everybody, it's Stacy. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming for the week of February 14th to the 20th, and I am in my Print Pression coiled planner. I am using this kit called Love Letters from our shop, and I am pairing it with some rose gold foil. I decided to use two Valentine's Day kits this year, so I already did my Valentine's Day kit last week, and I am doing my Love Letters kit for the Valentine's Day week. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my spread first, and then I'll just talk a little bit about my week because it was a little bit of an unusual week in our household. So I'm going to start with the bottom washi. I am using our 15mm bottom washi strips, and I'm pairing that with our heart bottom washi. I am using the heart bundle, so it has the bottom washi, the headers, everything like that. So I'm using the confetti one with the black bottom washi strip, and then I just kept the bottom washi that came in the kit plain. I just liked how it looked. It was very simple and clean, and I liked that. Now I'm working on my washi banner. I'm just using a ton of different Simply Gilded washi to make my washi banner like I usually do. And then I'm going to put on my headers and glitter headers. And yeah, I'm using rose gold foil throughout the whole spread, and again, my heart bundle. Okay, so what makes this week a little bit different is a very unfortunate thing. This is the week of Valentines, but is also the week that we found out that our dog has cancer, which is so sad. Unfortunately, he is no longer with us at this moment, but back in February, this is the time that we found out. So it all went super fast. It all went very quick, very unexpected. Our dog was almost 12, and he acted like a puppy right to the end. He never seemed any different. Honestly, if he didn't have a giant lump on him, I would not have even noticed that anything was wrong because his personality didn't change whatsoever. He's always acted like a big puppy and a big goofball, and I don't know, it was just, that part is nice because we always got to remember him as the same. We didn't get to see him like decline or anything like that. But it went really quickly, and that was an unfortunate news for our week. We did end the week by doing some fun things, by going to the city and that kind of thing, which you'll kind of see. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a heads up that that's how my week went. We are all doing much better now. I took a few weeks off because it was really hard on me to kind of talk about it. I just wasn't ready quite yet, so I just took a few weeks to just kind of collect myself, and yeah, so now we are back, and here we are doing this beautiful Valentine's Day spread. So I'm just going to put my date covers like I just did on, and my full boxes, and then my full box overlays. I think one of my favorite parts about this kit is the hints of black and white. I love the polka dots. I love the black pops. It's just so pretty and so different from a typical Valentine's Day spread. I feel like they're generally very pink and red, and I just really liked the pink and black and gray look. I just think it was so different and unique. So I'm almost done my base now, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the day-to-day stuff. It always takes me a little bit longer to get through, so I think I might as well just start. So right after I am doing this, I'm going to start doing my washi strips for my work week. I worked Monday to Friday this week, so I'm going to put a washi strip down for every day with an icon, and then a work script sticker again in rose gold. And then I did mark that Monday was Valentine's Day, and you'll see that I didn't put a sticker down because I didn't have a rose gold one. I ended up at the end just putting one down after I filmed, but I didn't put it on camera, so just a little heads up. Also, how cute is that new Prairie Girl on Friday with the envelope? I just thought she was so perfect for marking work because I do package envelopes, so I just thought that was really cute. Along with the Valentine's Day box, I used one of our new Prairie Girls on the Valentine's Day sheet. She's got like some little balloons and super, super cute, and I thought that was perfect for marking Valentine's Day week. Then I marked this day that I had a sore throat. I had a sore throat for a few days. It was not COVID, but it just was annoying more than anything. It didn't stop me from being able to work or to do anything like that. It just was more annoying than anything. So I did mark that my sore throat this day. Then I marked that I baked pink cupcakes because that is our tradition for Valentine's Day. We like to usually do some kind of nice meal and we make pink cupcakes and we usually watch a movie as a family. I don't think we did this week, but that's what we usually do. It's just so nice just to be together. And you know what? It's so hard to find like babysitters and stuff like that these days for Valentine's Day week. And with it being on a Monday, it just didn't seem worth it. So we just decided to do our usual, which is pink cupcakes. Then I marked, I never mark Wordle, but I decided to mark Wordle because it took me forever this day. I used to be so like methodical on my Wordle scores, and I would like really think about it, not like waste guesses on like letters that I knew weren't going to be in there or anything like that. I feel like I'm not that way anymore, but I really was during this time, so I could not figure out this word. It took me forever. I decided to mark it. Probably just didn't even do very much this day, so I just decided to mark it. On Tuesday, I marked that my daughter had her piano lesson. I marked that my mom actually dropped off some cold medication at my front doorstep, mostly like hall candy, or I don't know what those are called, like cold candy, those like sucking ones. And I think she brought me like some kind of pill and like spray and stuff like that, just like different things to try, so that because I couldn't go to the store, so she brought those to me, and that was super nice. I also marked that we got McDonald's for lunch this day. And then I marked that my printer was leaking ink. This is not like a huge, huge issue. It freaked me out at the very beginning. So basically, I was like moving some papers and I happened to just kind of bump my printer just like a tiny little bit. And I noticed that there was some ink at the bottom of the shelf. So I kind of like moved my printer a little bit and realized that my entire printer was leaking ink out the bottom of my printer. So when your printer gives you those warnings to tell you that you need to change or clean or do something, do it, because I ignored those warnings and I didn't clean my printer. And yeah, so it just kept leaking out of the bottom. It didn't wreck my printer at all. It was just more of a pain because it was so messy, meaning like I had to put cardboard on my kitchen counter and try and clean it all up. And ink is very hard to like clean because I feel like you just move it around. So that was a little bit of my day. Yeah, not the best day, but it all ended up being fine. And then I marked in the evening that I watched the Jets game with my husband. I am not a sports person whatsoever. He really is into watching sports. I'm not at all, but I just wasn't really doing anything. So I was just kind of like laying on my phone and just being on the couch. And so I just marked that we watched the Jets game. On Wednesday, I marked that my daughter was homesick from school. She must have got whatever I had because she said she had a little bit of a sore throat. And so she stayed home from school sick this day. I also marked that it was red and white day for my kids at school. So my son got to wear red and white to school. And then I marked that I ordered and picked up my groceries. I also marked that I went to the library. This was probably just me just dropping books off into the return and picking up some new ones that we had asked to bring in. My daughter is really into different book series at the moment, and our local library just didn't have the ones that she was looking for. So they can get them from like different libraries and bring them in, and then we just go pick them up when they're there. So that's what I was doing that day. My son also got a haircut, and in the evening I just spent the evening watching Gilmore Girls. So a pretty normal beginning of the week. Thursday is kind of where things went a little bit different. On Thursday, I took Toby to his vet appointment, and again, all we noticed is that he had this lump kind of near his tail, and they did like a sample of it, and it was very quick to tell what this was, and unfortunately, we found out that he had cancer. It was just a very, very emotional day. We decided to take him home and just kind of gather our thoughts and figure out the plan of what we all want to do. Because of how aggressive it was and how fast it was going to happen, we ruled out surgery just because they basically told us that it wouldn't help anyways, due to the fact that it was rapidly increasing like all over his body really fast. And so unfortunately that wasn't an option. So we brought him home. I just wrote that it was a very emotional day. I FaceTimed my parents. Pets are really like a big part of my childhood, and my mom is like a super, super big lover of animals. And so I knew that she would be such a good support for me to talk to. And yeah, I just spent the day just snuggling with Toby and just kind of chilling on the couch. On Friday, we actually had a snow day and the kids didn't have school this day. I feel like that's going to be like a common occurrence from now on. You're going to see a lot of snow days coming up in our future. In Manitoba, we just got hit with a ton of different ones. So this is one of the snow days we got. I marked that we got chicken chef for dinner this day. Then I just basically spent my evening snuggling with Toby. He had a hard time staying in one place for a long time. Like he just kind of got really uncomfortable. So we moved around to like different couches and like the floor and that kind of thing. I also watched Love is Blind this day. I binged that series so fast. So I started watching it this day, and yeah, it did not take me very long. And then I marked that my husband went to hockey this day. He's like on just a local league here in town. So he was gone for the evening, so I got to watch a lot of Love is Blind. This was like season 2. Yeah, season 2. And I love that show. Any kind of trash TV I am all about. So let me know if you guys watch that show too, because I love it. On Saturday, I marked that I again watched a lot more of Love is Blind. And then we decided to take the kids to our local skating rink. They had an event on called Superhero Skate. Basically, they had some people dressed up as different superheroes like Batman, Spider-Man. They had the new Spider-Girl, I believe is her name. My kids knew all about her. And they had her there too. And they had like a big photo op that you could take your pictures with. And then they were skating around with the kids. My son loved it because he is super into superheroes at the moment. So he was so excited to be skating with Spider-Man. He just thought that was the coolest thing ever. Then I marked that we had to shovel snow because we got so much snow the day before. We had to clean our driveway. And then me and my husband spent the day playing Lego Harry Potter. And then we ended up getting ice cream from McDonald's, which was fantastic. On Sunday, we got a really big storm, and we were really hoping to go to the city this day. So we spent the morning watching the road closures. The roads were closed when we first got up, but we really, really wanted to go to the city. So we kept checking the road closures, and they finally opened up. While we were waiting, we were playing Lego Harry Potter. So they opened up the streets just to turn like yellow instead of the red like closed. So they were just cautionary. So we decided to head out. And so we packed up and we brought the kids to my parents' house for a sleepover because we were going to meet some friends in the city for like a night in a hotel and go for dinner and stuff like that. So we brought the kids to my parents' house, and then we made our way to the hotel and checked in. And then for supper, we ended up going to a place called Carnival. And it is like a super interesting place. Basically, these people come around with big sticks, and they have different meats on there. And they have like 5 or 6 guys coming around. They always have something different. And then basically you have like a green or a red, like stop and go. If you have it on green, then they'll come around and they'll put more onto your plate. If you have it at red, then you're want to take a rest or you're done, and so then they won't come around to your table. But basically they just keep coming around with all these different meats, and it's like unlimited sides and stuff like that, and it's just incredibly good food. It's so amazing, and that was my first experience going there. I've heard of it a lot, so I was very excited to go. Then we decided to go to Elephant and Castle, which is the bar that was off of our hotel. And then we went to the hot tubs in the hotel and just kind of relaxed as like 2 different couples and had such a good time. It was so nice to just kind of get away when you had a bad week and just to kind of get out. I just felt like with all of the restrictions and everything lifting, I just really wanted to get out of those. Anyways, I'm going to go and do my sidebar now. I'm doing my washi strips. And then the picture that I have for the week is actually my son with Spider-Man at our superhero skate. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.